Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Every time I say I'm not going to do something political, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Did you know that ICE is in Atlanta? Did you know that ICE, did you hear it on the news? No, I didn't hear it on 2511, nowhere, but I did get it off of WABE News. ICE opens satellite field office south of Atlanta. Let me say it again for the people in the back. ICE opens satellite field office south of Atlanta. ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and they have a satellite office around College Park. Chick-fil-A, Dwarf House, Porsche. Well, that's Hateville. But you got to go, College Park. Yes, all the places that you like to eat. Delta Airlines. All of that's out there. Hateville, College Park, East Point. And so how do you, one of the things I said was, we'll be all right because all we need to have is our passport. It came to me, Jordan, that the last two people in Minneapolis, nobody asked them if they had a passport or not. They never got to the passport part. And we all look, what are you looking at to decide to stop one of us? I look like the people in Nigeria or Benin or Niger, or I look like the people in Colombia, Filipinos. I look like the people in Tahiti. I look like the people, in Dominican Republic. I look like the people in Jamaica and Bahamas, Martinique, Guyana. I look like all of those people. So how do you know that this person, of all this, is not one of them? How do you know that? So when you stop me and I say, no, I'm an American, well, are you gonna ask me for my passport? Or if I don't say it the correct way, or if I look like I might have something in my hand, if I look like, I haven't gotten over that policeman stopping me with his hand on his gun for a light out on the back of my my license that I couldn't see living by myself. I didn't know a light was out. And he had his hand on his gun. A young white boy, had his hand on his gun talking to me. And he's looking at my license knowing how old I am. And any white woman the same age, he would have given her a warning. This I know. And now we have people here who are looking for people who may have done something illegal, or not here legally, that look just like me. What can we do, if anything? So I'm going to give 3 suggestions for those of us who live in the SWATs, who live in East Point, those of us who live in Hateville, in College Park, those of us who live south of Atlanta, since they have a satellite office there. Be prepared mentally to be stopped, and be prepared to speak, to go into your other voice. We have inside voice and outside voice. You saw what happened when the woman said, Miss Good said, I'm not mad with anybody, and she got shot in the face. You cannot. We have to pray first. Let me start there with prayer. And then we pray over ourselves coming and our going. Is that Psalm 121? Pray, he will watch over your comings and your goings. And that's what we need right now. We pray over our vehicles and those in the vehicle. We pray that nothing happens. Make sure you have gas in your car. All part of the first thing is to pray. The second thing is make sure your car has everything on it. If you live by yourself, get a neighbor or somebody to make sure the tiny little light over the license is on. The light is on. Matter of fact, I need to check that again. If the light is showing on my license plate. Make sure you have all your paperwork at hand. You don't have to dig anywhere. Because if you dig somewhere, if they kill him and he had nothing, you turning is just license to kill. So you want to make sure you have every paperwork. If somebody asks, if you have a passport, do you have a copy? Make a copy of the passport. Leave a copy at home. Leave copies. Have more than one copy of your passport and have your passport. Or you can have what are they trying to do now? You all don't even know. They're asking for that ID, the state ID, or what they call it, the correct ID. It's a new world order coming, people. It's a new world order coming. Pay attention. And so you need to have that ID anyway. And remain as calm as you can. If you have cameras, have cameras. If you turn on your phone, turn on your phone. If you have your phone and you're talking to somebody else so they can witness it and have a car and have the, it's a shame to have to live like this. But this is how we got to live right now. You got to get to 28. You got to get 28 because you're younger than me. You see. So I'm asking you. I don't have a plan for how we might do this. I just know that there are some things we can do. And one of the things we can do is that one, we can pray. And pray for this nation. Pray for the nation. Pray for the city. We haven't heard one thing. I haven't heard the mayor say one thing about them moving in here. The governor, nobody. But you need to know that. WABE said something. So watch your movement. Their cars are supposedly marked. They look like the Atlanta police cars, but they have an orange stripe. I think they have the president's name somewhere on there, and they have ICE all over them. But I saw an unmarked car because someone put up on YouTube or TikTok how they were over. Well, one, they were over at the Home Depot off of Cascade, and they were, it looked like they were around McDaniel Street. You know, these neighborhoods, what are you talking about? These neighborhoods are just regular folk off of McDaniel Street, Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh section of town. That's where my in-laws lived for years. I basically finished growing up after I finished college and marrying over in Pittsburgh. My daughter used to walk to the bus stop in Pittsburgh. And you going over in Pittsburgh and picking up who? Who you picking up in Pittsburgh? I don't know. I don't know. I can't help wonder. I don't know. What's the song? I can't help wonder how I got over. So let me just be brief tonight, because I don't want to say too much. YouTube could take it down. They could get a call, take it down. I don't know. Somebody can complain, but I do know that I want to be able to just get in my car and ride around my city without anybody stopping me, asking me, where am I from? Because you look like you're from Nigeria, or you look like you're from somewhere, and so prove where you're from. And I don't want to do that. So I got to talk to myself, because I'm going to be like, what? And that's not going to be the answer. What is not going to be the answer? What have me on the news, shot and killed, you see? And so I need for you to know that it's here. Don't look at just at Minneapolis. It's obvious in Minneapolis, but it's subtle here. But it couldn't be too subtle, because WABE is talking about it. And they announced it. And they showed, now I did see, where did I see that? Take that back. Did I see something on the news where they were over off of McDaniel Street? What's that, Fulton Street? Down in there. Oh, down in there is also where their office may be down in there. I just want you to see, we still want to enjoy ourselves. We got things to do. We cannot get off of our journey. We cannot. This is the level playing field for Black America right now. Let me say it again just in case you didn't know it. We're at a level playing field for Black America right now. AI cannot detect race, color, or creed. And this is an AI time. And John Hope Bryant says it more than I say it. I mean, he says it a lot because he has a bigger platform. But I'm saying it with you. Arlen Hamilton says it. I'm saying it with you. AI is the level. We're at a it's even board right now. You know, it's even board right now. And it's up to you to get in the game. What I ask those who know me personally, you have my cell phone. Just, you don't have to talk to me. What is it that I need to do, and let me text it back to you. It's, or just go, you have Google. I don't understand how you can love Google and can't move over to AI, which is AI and Google are the same thing now. And so you don't have to call Georgianne even. You can ask Google, which is AI, what and how can I do A, B, and C? There's so many tools, TOOLS, that will help you in your life effort, in your life journey, in your life work. You see? They're not taking the place of anybody. They, the virtual, like I want a virtual bot, BOT, to answer my calls once what I do gets where it's will get. So that I won't have to be tied down to that. I can be doing something else. You use the bots for the good of your advancement, for what you're doing. Many of you have lots of talent. I've asked you more than once, come on YouTube, go on TikTok, get on Instagram, and help somebody. You see, I call myself the motivational person, especially when it comes to cancer, and if you're 65 and older. I got you. It's encouragement. I share my life with you. And I share information. When I don't want to do politics, I have to do it tonight. Because you need to know. Because I haven't seen it on the news, like the big news. I was waiting for somebody to announce, just like WABE announced, that they have opened a place in South Atlanta. I was waiting for somebody to say on the news what friends have called and said, guess what? We saw them, ABC Place. I don't want it to be a word of mouth. We got to know about word of mouth. You big and bad, announce it. You big and bad, then say, hey, y'all next. We here. But I need for you to know that they are here. And I need for us as a people. We look like every country they want to name. Do you have your Nigerian papers? Do you have your Niger papers? They don't know. I shouldn't say that. They might know. Do you have your Panama papers? Okay. Are you Somalian? Because this right here. Are you from the islands and you don't belong here? You see? All of those questions can be asked. And so what are you going to do about it? Because what? It didn't matter what the white man or the white lady, their own. They killed their own. She had blonde hair, Miss Cook. He worked in a veterans hospital, a nurse. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what? if you had your hand on your gun to tell me that the light was out in the back of my car, because I had a young car, I've told you that. Oh, okay. And it had dark windows. I add all that. You want to make an excuse. But why you still had your hand on your gun when you found out how old I was? I'm just asking. And so I have my passport. I worked and retired from Delta Airlines in the 90s. I worked in international, so international agents, we all had our passports at all times because we had to go here, there, and yon, this place and that place. So you just kept your passport. Somebody say, do you want to go ABC? I told my daughter one night, they asked, I can't remember these two guys. I think David Howard was one of them. I remember him. We were out on the international concourse or whatever. They needed somebody to go get on the plane and go and be agents somewhere in Germany, I think they went. And I was like, I'm doing that tonight. But I'm saying all that to say that it's a habit for me to have a passport at all times. But the last two people that got killed didn't have nobody asking for a passport. So my recommendation still is to pray. Secondly, be prepared with whatever papers you need to have. Don't have them somewhere where you have to dig for them or say, I need to go in my purse to get the papers out. And three, I don't even know if being accommodating makes a difference, because she was very nice, Miss Good. In the end, she said, I'm not mad with anybody. And she smiled, and she got shot in the head. So I don't have an answer. It's just we're working on God's will right now. And so they're here. And it's up to each one of us to get home every night. As Black Americans, African Americans, Negroes, colored people, the goal has been to return home at the end of the day. That's new for white people, but not new for us. And I'm saying now, it's back. We got to figure out how to get home every day. Unmarked cars, I saw them today. You got to get home every day. So check your license, your driver's license, the light on the back. I got to ask my son-in-law to make sure the light comes on the back of our license when we turn our car on. Make sure the light is on, because that's how I got stopped. You don't want to get stopped for anything, any infraction. Don't blow your horn at anybody. Please don't blow the horn unless it's just like you got to do it, but just don't do it. And let everybody pass. Everybody want to go past you, let them go past you. Anybody want to rush, let them rush. The goal is to get home. Black America, you know this. Let them go. Let them be faster. Let them walk faster. Be careful of people in the crosswalk. You know, all these things I have to do too. I have to be careful myself. But I need for you to understand that it's a new day. I always say I have that song. I don't know what you want me to say. It's a new day. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to do. Life's a new way. There are times when life has me high on a cloud. Then again, I don't know what is up from what's down. I wrote this in 1968. I'm fighting the crowd, yes. Show me the way. Show me the way. I'm asking God to show us the way. I don't know what you want me to say. What can I feel? Life is losing its grip on me. I don't know what is real. When I look at the things that have been done this new day, I don't know what is real. Am I slipping away? Won't you help me, please? Life's a new way. And then I say, I want to live and let live in this new day. Y'all go on Amazon. I wrote that song in 1968. I got it. Um, I got it copyrighted in '69, I think. It won a Hunter Prize. I won a Hunter. Palmer helped me make sure I got the notation right on it. I want to live. I want us to live. We want to live and let live in this new day. This ought to be a theme song. I thought Man Without Hate was the theme song, but I like this. We want to live and let live in this new day. I love you, and you can't do anything about it. Isn't this pretty? Baby, I shop in my closet. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.